Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Change the wallpaper to mix things up. I'm not a overly patriotic person normally. Um, I have a definite respect for our founding fathers, and I definitely think that America is a good. I think the United States of America is a great place to live. But I do see that our country has problems. I'm sorry, my throat's a little dry today. I do see that our country has problems, but I'm not here today to bring up politics. I'm not talking about my differences between this party or that party or who's running for president next. It's not what today's about. Today's Memorial Day, last Monday in May, May 25th this year. The last Monday in May is reserved here in the United States to basically remind everyone that they need to respect and thank those that have served in the armed services for our country in defense of our nation, or just in the service of our nation to defend another nation, like has been the case recently. Recently, we really haven't been defending ourselves directly. We've been helping other countries defend themselves. And that is still a very noble and proud cause. Memorial Day was originally started back in 1868 as what was it? Decoration Day. It was started during the Civil War as Decoration Day, when Union veterans would actually decorate the graves of fallen war heroes with flowers and so on and so forth. So it originated as a day to decorate the graves of those that had fallen already, those that had come before us and given their lives in service to their country. And it was a union only thing. Eventually, as the Civil War ended and the country got reunified, it became a national holiday and it became Veterans Day in honor of those that have fallen and those that are still alive. So it's everyone. All of our armed servicemen, all of our military service folks. I really shouldn't say men anymore because has not been for decades. Armed service persons, because it's men and women in service of our country, both volunteering. We don't draft anymore. We haven't drafted since Vietnam. So it is a day where we remember those who have volunteered to step up and serve the call of our country, to help our country to, again, defend itself or to help other countries defend themselves. There are United States military bases in hundreds of countries dotted all around the world, and those countries all have not contracts, but kind of deals. They have agreements made with the United States government to be able to come to aid if that country is in need. So we spread ourselves far and wide, and we have all of these people that volunteer to put their lives forward for this cause. And that is a very great and noble and honorable thing. I know that Teddy here. I think he's at Teddy here on Twitter. I know Teddy here served in the military. I cannot remember which branch. I want to say he was Army or Marines. I'm horrible at remembering. I think Jaded Cat served. Jaded Cat Wild. She served as. I think she served in the Marines. I think Ammunition has served. The Dark Preacher, 65, he served, and so many more. And I don't know all the names of people in our community that have or have not served. I know some have, some haven't. But like Bebop Vox of the Ogscast just recently got out of the Air Force, just like a year ago. So it doesn't matter if they're serving now or they served 10 years ago. Show them respect. Show them honor. And not just on Memorial Day. Memorial Day is a day primarily to remind us all what they have given. But these people have volunteered to serve our country. They need to be shown respect year round. Don't neglect what they've given up, what they've sacrificed. I'm colorblind, and a lot of people say, oh, well, that means that if you're totally colorblind, you would be completely exempt from military service. You couldn't volunteer even if you tried. That's actually not true. The Army and the Marines would love to have me. But I have other health reasons and other reasons within my family that I actually cannot volunteer for. I have very severe asthma. I have a lot of other health conditions that are major and minor that disqualify me. But I still deeply respect anybody that has actually volunteered to serve our country, that has stepped forward for that call. And all of you should too. That's not a Memorial Day thing. That's a year-round thing. Memorial Day is special because most of the people I know that are in the armed services get together and they go to places like Arlington National Cemetery, or we actually have an armed services cemetery here in Houston that I cannot remember the name of. It's up on the northwest side of town. That is where my nephew is buried. Died while he was serving the Army. Trying to remember. One of them was Marines, transferred to Army. The other one was Army. I think he was Army. No, he was Marines. I'm sorry, he was Marines. He had a devil dog tattoo. And my brother will correct me in the comments. I can't remember. I always get the two confused because one of my nephews served in one branch of the armed services and transferred over to another one. And then we had another nephew that served in just one and then died while he was actually here stateside. And it was not like a base attack or, a terrorist bombing or anything. Died in a car wreck to a drunk driver. But he served in our nation. He served our nation to the military. And he was a really good kid. And yeah, it's a tough day. Because you go on Memorial Day to the actual soldiers' graves. They get decorated in this massive official ceremony where everybody gets together, spreads out, and they decorate as many graves as possible in one sweep. One organized movement, almost like a military movement, crawling across the cemetery, and it is an awe-inspiring thing. So yeah, started as Decoration Day, remembering our fallen heroes. But after Civil War, it branched out to all of our active service, retired service, and fallen heroes. So respect those that have served in the military. Don't be a jerk. Be nice to them. I think that's it. That's it for now. I'll talk to you later. Have a great Memorial Day. Have a great Monday. Bye-bye.